Hello, we are
Hello.
Lynxcats. Holy shit!
I don't think this will work here.
Never mind, guys. Never mind.
Hello, my name is Dana. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Lottie.
Hello, my name is Myio.
Hello, my name is Callie.
Hello, I'm Lala.
And I'm Moon, and this is our Q&A video.
First question. When and how was Lynxcats formed? Quando e como foi formado o Lynxcats? O Lynxcats foi formado de uma forma maravilhosa. Eu, Lala e a Moon, a gente se conhecia pelo Smule há um tempão e viramos amigas. E aí a gente parou de se falar e depois de um tempo ela comentou no meu vídeo do YouTube falando: Nossa, você cantava comigo no Smule. E aí voltamos a nos falar. Aí a gente veio com a ideia de formar uma dupla sertaneja de K-pop. Aí eu falei, não, vamos fazer um grupo. Eu conheço várias pessoas que cantam. Aí eu chamei a Seina, porque a Seina mixava meus covers solo. Aí eu chamei a Milena. E foi isso, a Giovana eu chamei também. Aí assim nasceu o Lynxcats, olha que lindo, em março de 2018, dia 3.
I agree with whatever she said. Second question, where are you from? I am the only member who's not from Brazil. I'm from Morocco.
I'm from Brazil, Natal, Rio Grande do Norte.
I'm from Brazil, São Paulo.
I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
I'm from Brazil, Queimadas, Paraíba.
And I'm from Brazil too, Maceió, Alagoas.
Third question! Yay! When you guys started your channel, did you imagine there would be so many people supporting you? How do you feel knowing that you are the inspiration to many cover groups?
Like, when I first joined the group, there was like so many hate towards me, and I was like so anxious about it that I got to the point of questioning myself if I deserve to be in the group or something like that. But you girls helped me a lot and made me feel at ease about it, and I'm so thankful to you guys. So when I started to see people like commenting that they liked my voice and complimenting me, I started to gain a lot of confidence. Now I feel really, really happy to see people supporting me. And I'm really happy to have joined this group with you girls, because you became like my dear friends, and I love you guys very much. And
Love you too, Mia.
I really appreciate all the support our group has been receiving. We work really hard, and it's really good to know that a lot of people are looking after us. It's a really good feeling about it, and also a big responsibility. But we will keep doing our best, and we love everyone who keeps following us, and we love our links very much.
Woohoo! Yay, Mia! At first, I didn't think we would have so many subscribers as we do now. I never thought we would be able to get so many people to join us, and that's pretty awesome.
At the start, when we used to get like just like 200 views or something over the course of like a week, and we're like, oh my god, that many people were interested enough to click on our video. So like when we see numbers like what the Psycho video did, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm really thankful to everybody.
But then again, there's one important thing. If like views is what really interested us from the start, like the only thing that we wanted to get was views and attention, I'm pretty sure we would have stopped after like a month because we were not getting like views at all.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
You
Yeah.
remember
It goes fast. You have to wait.
also have passion for what you're doing, because if you don't have passion, you're not gonna keep going. Like you're just gonna give up.
You have to do it because you love it, not because of
Exactly.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
The views are just like consequences to it.
For the question, how's the process of selecting the song to cover, and distribution, recording, and mixing? What each member's favorite part of the process?
So the process is usually we have a little conversation in our group chat about recent songs, and we pick a song that everyone likes, or if a member doesn't like it, doesn't vibe with it, we can just leave them out. And once we pick the song that we want to cover, I am in charge of the line distributions, which happens to be my favorite part of the whole process because it's just so fun. Because when I'm making line distributions, I'm thinking of the song like as a whole, and that's more fun than when you start going into detail, because that can be anxiety inducing. But yeah, that's my favorite part. And then we record, and then they send me the lines, and then I mix them for way too long. Yeah, that's the process. But what's everybody's favorite part?
So my favorite part, I think it's recording. I really like to sing, but I like to see the results of the mixing because I like seeing this job like a lot. And I don't care if I'm the cover or not. I just like to see the mixing and the covers, and I just keep my day listening to it.
I think we all loop the cover like 60 times after I post it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to sing and sing. My favorite part is to always like challenge myself and singing different styles of music, and also learning new techniques that I'm not used to yet. I also like when I get to edit videos in different styles, but I don't do that very often because it takes too much work.
Yeah,
But
we're so good at it.
oh, thank you. Because it means that I will like give up on my sleep schedule. That is not really good to begin it.
Big mood.
But I love it.
My favorite part is when I have to record the low harmonies because I keep testing how low my voice can go. I also love editing the videos because I don't know why, but it's like a therapy for me. It helps me focus on my homework.
I like to sing actually, but I'm too lazy. When I don't like the song at all, like I just tomorrow. But I like to sing, and I like to see Sena mixing. It's funny.
It's funny when I mix. It's funny when I
Yeah.
have mix.
Yeah, funny. I love it.
And as for me, I really like to record backup vocals, and I really enjoy editing the videos too.
Fifth question. What are your favorite music genres and what are your favorite singer and biggest inspiration?
Okay, so for me, it really doesn't matter what the genre is. I'm not that picky. As long as the song sounds good, it's going to my playlist. I don't care what the language is either. Like if I vibe with it, I'm cool with it. So when it comes to K-pop, I think my all-time favorite has to be Red Velvet and Luna. And soloists, I've always loved. Ayushi has this very special place in my heart. I keep saying this all the time, but it's true. And I also like artists such as Dean, Hayes, Crush, and my favorite band has to be Janabi, Korean band. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have a favorite musical style either. I just listen to what I like. It can be any song.
I also don't have a favorite style. Like I like to listen a little bit of everything. It depends on the music and on the day. My biggest inspiration is Girl Generation for sure. Like I love them so much, especially Taeyeon and Sohyun. But I also like Red Velvet, Oh My Girl, SB1, X1, and I am really obsessed with aespa, new SM girl group.
Okay, for me, I enjoy a lot of styles, but let's say pop, jazz, and acoustic versions of stuff because I really love acoustic. My favorite groups at the moment are Pentagon, CNBLUE, BTS, Red Velvet, and Twice. For Japanese artists, I've been listening a lot to Yorushika and YOASOBI. For inspirations as singers, female singers, I have like Taeyeon, IU, and different Nha.
I usually listen to pop song, Mas eu tava ouvindo umas músicas estranhas que meu noivo gosta. But I listen to K-pop. And my favorite group is Luna. And I don't know if I have an inspiration.
Yeah, I don't have inspiration too.
Oh, y'all uninspired.
There's
My inspiration is me.
I
knew
knew you were gonna say that. I wanted to say it, but I was like, no, she's probably gonna block me or something.
And as for me, I really enjoy ballads and R&B. For inspirations, I feel like Becky Erin and Jinsel from Luna are my biggest inspirations. I really enjoy soothing voices and artists that can convey their feelings through their voices. I think that's amazing, and that's something I aim for in the future.
how can I say the sixth something? I don't know what to
The
say.
sixth.
I just realized I can't count. What are some of your tips and suggestions for beginners, like equipment, editing programs, singing techniques, Korean pronunciation, and so on?
Okay, for this one, I have very concise advice. Basically, you should try to get the same gear, or at least have like the same quality of gear, as close as you can get it, because whoever's gonna mix for you is gonna have a really hard time if one person is using a super professional mic and the other one is using like a USB one. So try to get the same quality, and for singing, just keep singing like as much as you can, because the more you sing, the more you're gonna understand your voice, and the more you're gonna know your weaknesses and your strengths, and that's really important when you want to become a singer.
Okay, so I don't have suggestions for equipment and programs, so I should say, I know it's cliche, but don't give up and keep practicing, because it's so hard to make a group and be in it, and yeah, just don't give up.
Korean, I would suggest you guys to learn Hangul, because it will make it easier for editing programs. I can only talk about video because what is what I do. But it really depends on what kind of videos you want to make. But for the videos I make, I use Adobe After Effects. I think it suits more my work. And for singing, I would recommend a channel on YouTube that I really like, that is Jacob's Vocal Academy. I think it's really good for practicing. Also, don't give up. Practice makes it perfect.
First of all, be open to criticism, because you will hear a lot of criticism. If possible, as Myio said, learn Hangul, and in case you have trouble reading it, you can do your romanization of the lyrics to make the whole thing easier for you. That's what I do.
Então, é assim. Digamos que, falando de uma visão mais profissional, você tá lidando com o público. Você vai receber críticas, as pessoas vão ver. Não vai ser algo que você vai guardar pra você mesma. Então, você tem que entregar uma coisa, ao menos a um nível bom, mesmo que seja só por diversão. Aquela coisa, se fosse só por diversão mesmo, você não ia nem postar. Você quer atingir um público, você quer que as pessoas vejam. Se esforce pra entregar algo bom pra essas pessoas verem, entendeu? Tipo, revisar, olhar se tá tudo ok, ver se tá bom mesmo, tipo, pedir opinião. E isso também, tenta aprender o Hangul. Se você quer levar a sério, se você quer realmente se esforçar, não fazer, tipo, na louca, entendeu? Ter um objetivo. Ter metas. É
Responsável, no geral.
Isso, você é responsável. E design, faz um curso. Tem curso gratuito. E tenta não copiar o design dos outros. Você pode se inspirar, mas não copia. Se esforça mesmo, de verdade. Se você acha que você tá se esforçando o suficiente, você não tá. Se esforce mais do que você tá se esforçando. É isso, minha dica. Beijos.
Ela esculacha a pessoa.
Sim, ela pisou na pessoa, pegou a chinela.
In my opinion, something that really helps you out is working with people that are aiming for the same thing that you are. It doesn't help when you're the only one working hard. You need to be with people that work as hard as you do. You guys need to work with your communication skills, because even though we are friends, we've been friends for a long time, we still fight a lot. And I feel like if you're willing to talk to someone and hear them out, the whole process is going to get a lot more easier. Are there any hardships when it comes to mixing? Who's the member that takes the longest to send their parts?
Okay, I'm ready to spill the tea. The two members that take forever to sing their lines are Lala and Loti.
Yeah.
Lala just like.
Oh my god. Anyway, but it's not always the case. Sometimes some members take forever to send. It just depends on like what's going on in their life, you know. Sometimes they're sick, sometimes they're busy with school, so that's completely understandable. But I can say the member who sends the fastest has to be Moon, and then followed by Kali and Myio. But Moon, like sometimes before I'm even done writing, like, hey Moon, can you send? And like she already sent like 6 files. Hardships, I mean, obviously mixing 6 people, like cover after cover after cover, and aiming for very high quality is a hardship in and of itself. But the fact that I'm a perfectionist really doesn't help. By the time I'm done with the cover, I've already had like 15 mental breakdowns. So if you can like not do it like me and take it easier and try not to pressure yourself into like making something perfect, because that's just gonna harm your mental health. So yeah, try to take breaks and take it easy, enjoy it.
8th question. Do you plan on releasing your own songs in the future?
A 9th question. Have you ever received an offer to work in the music industry? Vocês já receberam ofertas para trabalhar na indústria da música?
Woohoo! Queen! Oh my god!
So cute.
She's perfect.
So
oh my god.
beautiful, man.
We did receive an offer once and discussed it, but we agree we should focus on other projects instead.
10th question. Why don't you upload videos of behind the scenes? Do you plan on making mixing tutorials?
It would be just awkward, honestly, because we live in different places, we have different schedules, and our lifestyles are just different. So it's not every time that we can set up our stuff to record and, you know, feel less awkward in front of the cameras.
Hoje foi exceção, né? Tipo, a gente teve que se reunir pra gravar todo mundo junto ao mesmo tempo.
Mas
e não
a
é
gente-
sempre que
É,
isso.
então,
Mas
sim.
o Jorge faz só voz, aí é mais tranquilo.
Sim.
Pra fazer vídeo behind the scenes seria muito complicado, porque
Sim,
a
com
nossa,
certeza.
como a
Se
Cena
já
falou,
foi,
o nosso setup é só, tipo, o nosso quarto. Não tem muito o que falar sobre, assim.
eu acho que ia ser até chato para as pessoas assistirem.
Sim, eu
Sim,
também
exato.
acho.
Não ia ser divertido. As pessoas iam ficar, tipo, é só isso?
So for the mixing tutorial, if I ever make something in the future, it's probably gonna be about mixing theory, because that's the most important thing. Like the basis, the foundation of mixing is knowing what you're supposed to do in the mix. But I don't think I'll ever like show exactly what I do, because it really depends on the type of song, like the genre and the instrumental that I have. Sometimes I have official instrumentals, sometimes I have very scuffed bad ones. So it really depends. But if you know the mixing theory, you can work around that and like, you know, edit it to fit any type of mix that you're working on.
11th question. Zaina, our mixing goddess. Have you ever taken classes to learn how to mix? Are you interested in that area?
Oh, mixing goddess, please save our souls.
Please answer us!
So I don't think I'm that good at mixing. I try my best, but I only mix vocals. Like I don't mix instruments. So I can't really give like professional advice. And no, I've never been professionally trained to do it. I've actually thought about it, but the classes are expensive. And how I learned was just watching professional mixing engineers. They make like hour-long or 2-hour, 3-hour-long master classes where they explain their process. I usually skip to the vocals part. Tried like starting with theory first, because that's what you're gonna apply to your mixes. Like if you don't know theory, you're just like copying a mixing engineer. You don't know what you're actually doing. So yeah, and when you start practicing, you start remembering like parts of the mixing master classes. You're like, oh, he said to do this and that if this happens, you know. So it's important to have a foundation. Don't just go into it and like trying to copy people's presets or something. That's not gonna help if you want to actually make improvements. So yeah, watch a lot of stuff from professionals who know what they're doing and practice a lot. They're on YouTube, but they're also on the internet. Like some places have like, you know, websites where you can sign up for free master classes, and sometimes they like interact with the chat. Like you can ask them questions while they're doing things. There are some that you have to pay for, but I usually go for the free ones. There are some on YouTube as well.
Hi guys, this is Moon. Because of the length of the video, just so you know, we actually have 2 hours of footage. We decided to edit the video into 2 parts. This was part 1, and part 2 will be released pretty soon, I think. So follow us in our social media so we can keep you guys updated. And thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. See you, bye!